will be the reason I haven't done a video in ages. I shake it off. I'm okay. So do you ever go to the hairdressers or the barbers or whatever and you think, I really need to get my hair cut, I'm not going to regret this. So you get your hair cut and you're like, fuck, why did I get my hair cut? I knew I'd regret this. It just looks shit. They didn't do it the way I wanted. You say, can I have the tiniest bit chopped off? And they're like, yeah, sure. Does that look like the tiniest bit? I don't think so, dick. I'm going to talk about the reasons and the meanings behind my tattoos. I know a lot of people, especially myself, get not just judged by people, you know, like you go into a job and, oh, a tattoo, we're not going to employ them. That's not even the reason that I'm going on about. I'm talking about dicks who are like, oh, your tattoo fucking sucks, mine's amazing. So what if you don't like it? It's on my body, dickhead. I wouldn't have got it if I didn't like it. You get them people who do regret it and, you know, laser it off, but I don't. You have one life. Why the fuck would you waste your time doing that shit? If you get something, look into the reason or the meaning behind it, like I do. I'm going to go through what all mine mean, or the reasons behind getting them. Not just for my friends who are probably curious, but for the outside world who go, wow, I see a glimpse of that in his video. I wonder what that means, or I wonder why he was stupid enough to get that shit. So, yeah, here's a little explanation. So my cartoon snake, I actually got this, as this was my first tattoo. One day, me and my best friend Dave went on our first ever proper road trip to Great Yarmouth. And we got so smashed. Hopefully the hotel owners never see this video, but we absolutely destroyed that bed and breakfast. It was bad. There was like, the toilet was hanging off, the mirror was smashed, the windows were smashed, it was sick everywhere, all in the covers. We actually woke up on the seafront and I had a big patch over my arm covering my snake tattoo, and I was like, what the fuck? So I was so drunk I don't even remember getting it done. He must have paid for it. He got a Tasmanian devil. But you just, you know, I look at this tattoo as one of my best memories with my best friend. It was my first ever tattoo and got me into them. It doesn't look that great, but who cares? It was such a good time, and every time I look at that snake tattoo, I remember that time. The bass guitar. This came with the Crest of Courage. It was done the same time. I was away once, but I mainly got it because I was watching an anime and reading a manga called Beck, and it actually got me into being in a band. So I was deciding what instrument to play as well as trying to sing, and the bass was the one, so I figured I'll get a tattoo of it, you know. So yeah. The Blink 182 logo, self-explanatory really. I think about 98% of the world love Blink 182, and that other 2%, I don't know what's wrong with you. Amazing. The Boxcar Racer logo is what this one is. It is literally, or it was, well it still is, one of my favourite bands. They only ever made one album, but I absolutely loved it and it inspired me. And when I was going through a rough, dark patch, it made me hold my head up high. So I have all 8 Digimon crests. I have got Courage, Friendship, Love and Knowledge, as you can see there. Digimon was a big deal to me and my best friend Jack. We grew up on it, and all 8 crests, all 8 original crests meant something to us. I don't even care. When I was working, someone was like, oh, they look cool, bruv, what are they from? And I was like, oh yeah man, they're custom. They're custom. And then someone at work in the canteen was like, no they're not, they're from Digimon. And everyone was like, oh shit son. So yeah, I got cussed for like 3 years working, or however long I worked there, and it was, you know, I just had to laugh and shake it off because I love them. I don't care. These 4 are sincerity, reliability, hope, and light. Again, same as before. All the Digimon crests, all amazing. If you don't like it, suck my big fat. Hope, some say, and not now. I'm going to flash all 3 of these while I put this over it. Basically, these 3 songs, They're all songs by Sum 41, The Blackout, and Blink 182. They're all really big and inspirational songs. So they all had their own effect in some way at me. And these were actually the first songs, like, because I've got a lot of song names. These were the first song names I ever got. One Christmas Eve, I had a bit of money spare from work, so I just decided to smash these ones on, and I love them, and I always will love these songs. They're great. You should give them a listen if you ain't heard them. The BamRossyBam logo, or as most of you will know it as the old Fushimox logo, and the 3 musical notes. That logo, obviously I'm still using it, so that means a lot to me, so I love it, and I've got it on one of my t-shirts. And then the 3 musical notes just shows oh, excuse me, just shows that everyone in life really loves music, especially me. So the Hollywood Undead logo. This band mean everything to me. I know the members are kind of douchey really, but I love them, and just and it looks great anyway. No, it's not fucking Tottenham Hotspur's logo, so don't ask. God damn. J-Dog is probably my favourite rapper. No, is my favourite rapper from Hollywood Undead. I'm also going to get Danny on the other arm, the chorus singer of Hollywood Undead. Love him. Love him. That's it. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or as some of you may know, Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. I grew up alone, as a few of you know, so these were my inspirations the whole way through my life. So never regret, even when I'm like an 80-year-old man, I'll still be rocking in the chair going, "Cowabunga, son!" Leonardo from the comics, or Turtles Forever. It's a bit more darker. I just figured I'd have one lighter side, like the 4 of them who were the jokey childhood side, and then the other darker side, you know, light and dark crap. You sort of get it, but love life. Watch the World by Boxcar Racer. There Is by Boxcar Racer. Astronaut by Simple Plan. Guts by All Time Low, and This Love This Hate by Hollywood Undead. Then we have And I by Boxcar Racer. I Feel So by Boxcar Racer. Gone Too Soon by Simple Plan. Forget About It by All Time Low, and Hollywood Undead, Done Pain. They're all really big inspirational songs that mean something. A lot of people think that it's a poem written on my arm, or they're like, why get song names? What happens if you eventually grow out of liking that song or that band? I don't really believe in that. Even if you grow distant from it, I personally don't hate them sort of things. I never could, because they brought me such a long way. And then even if I did grow not so fond of them, I'll look. Oh, you don't want to say that. Even if I did grow far from fond of them, you sort of look back and think about what that song or that band did for you, and you still have the memory or the reason for having them. Done. Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. I always have, and I always will. I don't even care. He's the best superhero ever, one of the best. I know the tattoo doesn't look amazing, but it was done by a beginner artist, so I wanted to help her out, give her the experience, and B, I fucking love Spider-Man, so I'll never ever look on this tattoo as a bad thing. Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. I love this tattoo. I've done an STC video, Sonic the Comic, if you've ever heard of it. I love it. I always have loved it, and I always will love it. So, same as Spider-Man, really. Just that sort of thing. And there you have it, motherfuckers! That's the reason. I just think that, you know, if you get it, you might as well, well, so long as there's a reason and it's not a drunk tattoo. Which, I mean, as you heard, one of mine was, but there's still a good reason to keep it. Just no matter what anybody says, don't bother listening. Just, you know, enjoy your body for not just tattoos either, piercings, whatever you look like. Enjoy it for whatever reason you've got it that way. Don't bother letting someone throw you off or bother you with things. I guarantee somebody likes it, even if you don't. So, smile and enjoy life the way it was meant to be lived. No regrets. Maybe a few regrets, but live and learn, huh?